it's the biggest brand in the market. I think that it's good at what it does. The only constant going through there is the brand name. The brand has always been about ethics, honesty, integrity, and I think that's been a constant going through. We've invested in people, we've looked after people.
Strength, market leading, passion, commitment, the whole brand, the whole dynamic of Berkeley Scott's changed a lot since I've been here. We look for people who have good, solid sales and recruitment experience, but still have to have that passion for this industry and for the sector that we work in.
The type of person that we're looking for is one who can contribute to the brand image and that do it in a professional and, I suppose, consultative way.
What I found most outstanding and what was the biggest thing for me in the first kind of few months that I worked here was working with people who had such passion for the industry.
And obviously it's recruitment, temporary and permanent recruitment, but I think what it actually does is genuinely from the outside world, it helps people to find new careers, and they're good quality companies that we work with, so they're good quality sort of career moves. And internally, I suppose it exposes people to different challenges all the time. It allows people to pursue their own careers. We do generally invest in people. We have quite a laugh along the way, and it's an ethical and morally good company. And in recruitment, ethics and morals don't normally go together. I think that people come to Berkeley Scott for a specific person, a good consultant who's given them good service. It's sort of irrelevant who they work for, but thankfully they work for us.
ISIS was first a concept that was dreamt up by previous Chief Executive Roddy Watt about 15 years ago, and it went through various different guises in the business. As far as ISIS is concerned, going forward, we should be able to provide a coherent vertical strategy within the hospitality sector, so that Berkeley Scott as a whole now will be able to handle from junior management right the way up to senior board level appointments.
Well, this industry has a chronic shortage of people trying to come into it for all sorts of reasons. So the best place to get them is at entry level. Springboard works with underprivileged, unemployed, and sort of, I suppose, first time people into this industry to try to encourage them to come into this industry. Well, that would resolve an awful lot of our issues, whilst not putting us out of business. So it's one of the very few charities that we believe, because it's trying to help people, it's promoting the industry, it's promoting how much fun it is, how far you can go with I suppose sort of little qualifications, because you can still in this industry get promoted and have a very good career if you don't have a huge educational degree.
Springboard is an industry charity, and as such we work to help young, unemployed and disadvantaged people improve their lives through helping them into a career in the hospitality, leisure, travel and tourism industries. But at the same time we work with industry and partners within the industry to raise the profile of the industry as a great place to work, to encourage more talent and really to help the industry address its skill shortages. I think Berkeley Scott over the last 25 years have contributed an enormous amount to the industry. They've been the most prominent, consistently prominent recruitment consultancy across the board. They've been involved in lots of campaigns to promote the industry as a great place to work. They've supported industry charities. They've helped to improve the codes of practice of recruitment, and they've got a great team that it's a delight to work with.
We have strong relationships with most of the corporate hotels, so Intercontinental, Thistle Hotel Group, Hilton, all kind of leading brands in the marketplace. And again, we work with the branded restaurants, so the up and coming brands and established brands now like Carluccio's, like Nando's, etc. Are organisations that we work with. Wembley, obviously, or Wembley Stadium is a pretty significant client of ours, and it's very high profile for obvious reasons. We work extensively with Wembley, both on the permanent and temporary side of the business. More so on the temporary side, where we provide a lot of staff, obviously obviously for match days or for various functions and events they have. Being a Manchester United fan, it's good to do business with Manchester United. We have a terrific relationship with them, particularly on the temporary side.
We provide all match day chefs. We're the sole agency provider for back of house staffing. My guys go down on site, check the chefs in on a match day, make sure they're all in the relevant kitchens, uniforms are all tip top, and all goes well.
Yeah, the Manchester office, we again, like most of the rest of the company, all tend to deal with similar kind of clients, a little bit of localisation, a little bit of dealing with clients that we only have in our area, but the bulk of what we do tends to come mainly off larger corporate business. I think the high point of the company with Berkeley Scott over these past 25 years would have to be the fact that where they've come to, or where we've come to from initial kind of humble beginnings, if you like, obviously set up initially with 2 people, and then going on to be probably the most prominent and recognised brand in the hospitality recruitment market has got to be the high point.
So the services Berkeley Scott provides us with are temporary recruitment mainly for kitchen and for our waiting on staff, and also some permanent staff as well, mainly for the kitchen again. Tonight is Christmas with Canes. It's a taster menu, and we've probably got about 90 people coming, which is the whole restaurant completely full, including the private dining room. We've got about approximately 12 staff on the floor waiting and hosting, and then the team in the kitchen is made up of probably again about 10 kitchen staff.
Well, if you've got a growing hospitality industry, it's about more jobs for people, and it's particularly about more career opportunities. And that's what you want to try and encourage people to do. Join an industry with opportunity. No company is immune from what is going on in the economy at the moment. It's either a recession or very difficult trading conditions. But what I do know is good companies manage their way through it, and they'll actually be better companies when we come out of it.
So we've been massively affected, but in a perverse sort of way, it's probably done us the world of good, because it's really tightened us up. It's made us a lot leaner. It's made us more. I think it's probably going to make us more successful. I think that we've got a lot more professional at what we do. I think we're a lot more commercially savvy. We've recruited some brilliant people.
If we're going to grow hospitality, we're only going to grow it by continuing to increase quality. That means better hotels and restaurants, but above all, better quality people working in them with greater skills.
We've been historically very hotels focused, which is fine, but that should be a third of the revenue opportunity that this company's got. So we need to broaden out into other areas, other clients in other areas. I think we need to consolidate our service offering to make just to differentiate ourselves between us and our competitors. And I think the best way of doing that in a people world is just to give a better level of service.
I'd like to think that over the next 12 months Berkeley Scott progresses and continues to improve upon the consistency that we're beginning to achieve, and uses that as a platform to grow our business. Nothing much will change in the sense that in 25 years' time I'd still want us to be the brand leader for permanent recruitment in hospitality and leisure, but I'd like a much more sizable business.
I've genuinely never worked with a group of people who've worked their rear ends off, and a lot of them have done really well, and it has been bloody tough, and some people, all the people have done really well. It's just been good fun working with them. I couldn't have done my job without all the people behind me, and if ever I'm sort of feeling a little bit hard done by, you just look around and there's some quality people there. So I hope on the night we actually have a good laugh, because they bloody deserve to be looked after and have a bit of let their hair down if they've got hair.
I'd like to give a big thank you to Berkeley Scott, because in this industry nothing is more important than the people that we encourage, recruit and get to work in this industry. And Berkeley Scott have helped enormously in selecting and training and encouraging the right people to join. So thank you, Berkeley Scott, for the last 25 years.
To all the team at Berkeley Scott, congratulations on your 25th anniversary, and keep it up for another 25 years to come.